Hello everybody, this is Gopal Patel and welcome to my channel, Hustle with G. Today, we're gonna do a book report and a book analysis of Your Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David. He is the author and my mentor. So with that being said, let's identify the 5 moves that he's written out in his book. I believe this book is actually the blueprint for any entrepreneur, intrapreneur, business owner that wants to start a career in business. I highly recommend this book. I'm quite sure you can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Indigo, Chapters. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. So let's get into it. Your next 5 moves. Move number 1 is master knowing yourself. Number 1 would be, who do you want to be? Now there's a lot of things that someone would inspire to be. However, you need to answer that question honestly. Who do you want to be? Who do you see yourself becoming in the next 5, 10, 15 years? So once you answer that question, then you go into number 2, which is study yourself. Study your bad habits, study your good habits, study your strengths, study your weaknesses. Read books, Google, look for ways that you can help your weaknesses, help your strengths get even better. You need to study yourself constantly. I think that's the biggest thing, because you're the one that wants to actually do good things. You need to study how you're going to do that. You need to study yourself first. Number 3 is, once you've studied yourself, who you want to be, how are you going to make your wealth? How are you going to make success? Is it going to be an intrapreneur or entrepreneur? Let's break the 2 down. Intrapreneur is work within a company and think like an entrepreneur. So as in, someone comes into a company, takes over a department, takes over a division of the company. That's becoming an intrapreneur, which is a very good path to take. I believe that I started off as an intrapreneur. When I started my business, I actually took over a failing business, got a loan from an angel investor, and I was able to actually recreate the business to where it is today. So I think everyone has to start somewhere. You want to start a brand new business, you can become an entrepreneur, but you can also become an entrepreneur by becoming an intrapreneur, which is a really good thing that Patrick Bet-David talks about, and I highly recommend you to read the book for it. So that's move number 1. Who do you want to be? Study yourself. That's the most important product is you. Number 3 is you want to build your wealth through becoming an intrapreneur, work within a company, work within an association, work within something, and then make your wealth, or becoming an entrepreneur, just starting a business yourself and taking it to the next level. Move number 2, master the ability to reason. We need to master the ability to reason and make decisions. So 2 things in this chapter, which is move number 2, is the ITR formula. It's actually it stands for the investment time return formula, which allows you to make better decisions and you can reason better with if you're buying a new software, buying things from a new supplier, a new vendor. You want to know how much it's going to invest, how much is it going to cost you, how much is it going to save you, how much time is going to take. Is it going to take 2 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year to get this thing in place? And what's your return from it? So whatever you spend, how much time is it going to take, and what are you going to get back? The ITR formula, Patrick Bet-David does have a really good way of explaining it. I definitely do use the ITR formula. How much is it going to cost? How much am I going to save? And what's my return? If you always think of it like that, it's very methodical. You'll be able to make better decisions. As Patrick says, the people that have better systems in making decisions win in business. And also, the Solve for X worksheet. That's a really good worksheet that even I use. I've photocopied a couple. Let's see if I can pull it up and show you. Okay, right here. Solve for X worksheet. Now, if you can see it on the screen, if you can see that, It shows you the urgency of your problem, who's needed, whose buy-in is needed. I kind of cross out a couple of these things just because I don't run a big business like Patrick does. However, the solve for X worksheet could also be found on his website. However, that's what he uses to solve issues and problems that come into the company. So I've actually started to use that at a much smaller scale. Okay, let me give you an example. One of my pumps that create the water fails on me. I see who's needed, which suppliers I need to talk to, how long is it going to take me to get to them, how long is it going to take me to replace the pump. Maybe for the future, I can possibly buy 2 pumps or 3 pumps, so I don't actually have to worry about manufacturing or technical issues like that, and I wouldn't have any downtime. So I learned that the hard way, but having a worksheet, having a system for solving problems is what great businesses do, and I actually learned that. That's one of the big things that I've incorporated in my company that has really helped out in solving issues, solving daily problems, solving big problems, and anything of that sort, just because businesses are problem-solving units. Move number 3, master building the right team. I believe that Mr. Patrick Bet-David should have rephrased it. Master the right way of building a team. I'm quite sure most of us don't have a large team to work with, so the right way of building a team is very crucial in business. So, why should someone work for you? Why should someone work for you? What do they get? What do they receive in working for you? What's your compensation like? What's their benefit structure like? Are they going to get what they desire from your company? So number 6, you need to really ask yourself, why should someone work for you? Number 7, principle-based culture. Every business needs principles. Just like a religion needs believers and rituals, your business needs people and rituals for the company. Whatever the company believes in, people need to buy into it, or else the company is not going to grow the way you want it to grow. So having principles is very key. I do know Patrick Bet-David is very big on principles, and that's what actually creates a lot more trust with people, since all your goals are aligned. And number 8, trust equals speed. So if you can trust people, the quicker your business can run. So that's why businesses, when you get to a higher level, people want to build trust in terms of credit scores with the company, credit reports, do you pay your vendors back in time? The more trust they have with other businesses, the business grows at a much faster rate. So trust equals speed, and speed is everything in business. The quicker you can get things done is key in business, especially today when things are so quick. Amazon deliveries are within like 2 days, Prime shipping, like everything is so quick in today's world that you also need to embrace technology and actually use whatever you can to trust people so you can increase the speed. Doesn't matter if you have to put contracts in place with vendors and suppliers, putting credit card forms for your vendors and suppliers is really crucial. So trust equals speed in business, and that's non-negotiable. Move number 4, master the ability to scale. Now, every business, when they grow, they need to learn how to scale and scale effectively. So number 9, scaling. When you're scaling, you are creating almost exponential growth. So let's give you an example. I'm in a delivery business. How do I scale? I would need to have more delivery drivers. Is there a system for training delivery drivers efficiently that I can start onboarding 2, 3, 5 drivers, or operations managers, salespeople? Is there a way that I can hire more efficiently that doesn't require the owner's time? So scaling is very, very crucial. Once you start learning and putting systems together in scaling, you need to prepare for chaos. Number 10, chaos. Chaos means when you're scaling, you're going to be doing a lot of things. The small mistakes that were happening in your company are going to be multiplied when you're scaling. So scaling means I have 4 delivery trucks moving. How can I get it to 10, 20 delivery trucks moving? You're going to take on scale. You're also going to be taking on chaos. You're going to have problems that you didn't see. You have to foresee problems and prepare for chaos. 11, design systems. Systems is crucial in business. Systems allow you to manage your scalability and your growth. So designing systems that track key indicators in your business is key. So Patrick really does go deeper into systems, and I would like you to hear it from him. However, systems is very important in business. You need to create systems so you can sustain your growth. And number 12, stay paranoid. With all your growth, you can never get complacent where you are because the competition is far too great out there. The competition is very, very strong. I mean, there's new companies rising quickly. There's competitors coming into the market much quicker. Innovation is growing at a very fast pace. So you always have to stay paranoid that there's a new technology going to come out that's going to make things more efficient. There's going to be new talent that's going to be coming into the marketplace that you need to get your hands on. So that's master the ability to scale. Move number 4. Move number 5, master power plays. So mastering power plays is number 13, learn your competition. Learn how your big competitors are performing. Is there somebody in your marketplace that has a lot of market share that you're going up against? Patrick likes to call it a Goliath. A Goliath in the book is someone that dominates your industry. It could be a person, it could be a company, it could be somebody in the organization that's taking up a lot of the pie. You got to learn your competition. Learn how they are creating their wealth. How are they creating their success? Learn from your competition. I always respect the competition. The competitors have a lot to teach you. You need to learn from them. Never put your competition down. Never put your competition down. Yeah, so that's number 14. And that was number 13. Number 14, learn how to sell and negotiate. So when you get to a point where you have people, you're scaling, you're getting into your business, you need to learn how to sell and negotiate with other large vendors and suppliers and investors. You need to learn how to speak their language almost. Learn how to speak in terms of an investor's standpoint. How is your business going to grow? How is your business going to repay your investors, angel investors, people you've taken loans from? Learn how to sell and negotiate. That's a really good skill. It's a lot of learning. It's a lot of practicing on, taking in rejection, how to negotiate, how to sell your clients on what you do and what you offer. Number 15, last but not least, learn how to leverage. That is one of the biggest points that will grow your company exponentially. Learn how to leverage, not just learn how to leverage one thing. Learn how to leverage people, technology, and money. Learn how to leverage in terms of contacts that you create in your business. Learn how to leverage technology. How can technology help expedite your operation, your business, your sales process? And learn how to leverage money. Money to me could be bought. What do I mean? I mean, you can go to a bank and buy money. Okay, that's what I see as like loans and anything of that nature. You can buy money today. with interest rates. And I believe that you need to learn how to leverage money, technology, and people if you want to take your business to the next level. So with that being said, I highly recommend you to buy the book, buy the Audible, buy everything by Patrick Bet-David. I'll put the link below. I've taken this course as well. It's a much more in-depth analysis of all of these together. Highly recommend you to take it if you are starting your own business, starting your own venture of any sort. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next show. Bye-bye, everyone.